Here.
And it wasn't quite good enough. 4 straight balls, and Jacob on first for a walk.
Hitting second for Kentwood. Baseman number 3, Tyler Cowan.
Kentwood Conquerors in here out of the Cascade 4A League, a non-conference game here against the Grizzlies today. As Tyler Cowan, left-handed batter, steps into the plate there. Tyler Wood Conquerors today. Finally gets a call strike across there for Jake. Here's a throw. Make it down to second. Pitch. 1-1's count to Tyler Cowan here. Kentwood coming into this ball game today after season, so they're on a win streak here today. Jake called strike on Tyler. 1-2's the count here. A swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Mr. Yang goes down with out number 1.
Designated hitter number 25, Wyatt Hanson.
Jake Keller is getting his groove on here, I think. Called strike by the umpire behind the plate today, Justin Quaid. Assisting in the bases is Rodney Rochon. They've been around baseball a little while, and they kind of know what's going on. That's a little high there for Wyatt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. Lots of aces out there. That'd be 4 aces, I think. Low and outside ball, going to put Jacob down to third base. So a little bit on the loose side out there for Jake right now. Probably not fully warmed up yet as we get things going here today. Wyatt steps back in there, 2-1 the count on him. There's the pitch, foul tip right back at the booth.
Easy.
Missed the camera, missed the fence. So Jake's back in control here, 2-2. Get one near the plate in there. Wyatt's going to have to take a shot at it. 1 out, runner on third base here for Conquerors. There's a punch and foul ball over the backstop out of play. Wyatt still holding strong in there for Kentwood Conquerors here today. Kentwood's in first place in the Cascade League. Call strike for out number 2.
Third baseman number 10, Jackson Proctor.
Brings up the third baseman here, Jackson Proctor. Kentwood overall record 2-4 in the league. 2-4 overall, 2-0 in the league. As Jackson Proctor takes that first pitch for a strike. A foul tip back up over the backstop. Good thing you moved your truck, Todd.
It might not be far enough.
Well, I didn't hear any metal banging, so we'll count it as far enough for now. Never leave your vehicle near a baseball diamond. There's a pop fly ball going out center field, right under center field. Hardly had to move out there. Route number 3 for our first can of corn of the day. And we'll be right back for the bottom 1 after this.
You know that test drive I've been trying to get to? You're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
All right, back here for the bottom 1. Leading off for the Grizzlies here is Peyton Smith. Playing left field here today. Out there on the mound, got Nick Muska for Kentwood. Nick has thrown some nice pitches during warm-up there. Throws the first one a little outside there to Smith for ball 1. Looks like he's got a lot of motion on the movement on the ball there. That one kind of dropped down a little low for ball 2. Peyton's going to stand in there and take a look at the third pitch here. There it comes close, but still not close. Still low. 3 balls in a row. Peyton starting out. It's like Jake did for the Grizzlies with the first 3 pitches for balls here. That one is out. Oh, that just caught the outside corner.
Let everybody know that we'll be uploading a high-res version of this after the game's over.
So if you're watching this game now, just been informed by our technical staff here that we're going to be uploading a high-res version of this online. So if it's not too sharp or clear for you right now, it will be when you watch it again later. As Peyton Smith takes ball 4 there and moves down to first base for a walk.
Number 10, center fielder, Drew
Bring
Brown.
up center fielder for the Grizzlies here, Drew Brown. Glacier Peaks High School has an interesting program here for baseball. Coach Bob Blair says that anybody who's got a glove and wants to come here and play can come out here and play. And he has 38 players out here on his roster for the varsity team and another 20 so on the C team. So 50 kids out here wanting to play baseball for Glacier Peak. And conversely, Kentwood, there's only 12 kids on the whole team, and they're all out here today. So amazing change of attitude in some schools where the kids play baseball or don't play baseball or play basketball or don't play football. But it's a nice thought for Bob to let these kids come out here, and he's going to see if he can let quite a few of them get in the game today since it's a non-conference game. And the steal was on as Peyton Smith moves down to second on a steal and a ball in the dirt there a little bit, no throw. So we're looking at 2-1 here for Drew. Grizzlies have a runner on second. That ball's off in the dirt, and he's going to go down to third for ball number 3. Interesting start for the Grizzlies. Almost the same as the start for the Conquerors. Got a man on, got him all the way down to third base. And then things settled down and ended up with no run scoring there. So let's see what has a swing and a miss. Up to a full count here for Drew. It scores a run here for Drew. Let's see if he can get the bat on the ball. There's the pitch. High and whoa. I thought it was a little bit high too, Drew, but Justin Quaid said it caught and out number 1 strikeout for Drew Brown.
11 good.
So first inning here. Runner on third. Second batter strikes out for Glacier. So third batter up here for the Grizzlies is taking the first pitch in there for a ball. That's a nice moving pitch. Dropped slow on the outside there. Didn't get Pierce to go for that one. That was a nice curveball coming in over the plate, and Pierce took a cut at that, fouled it off over the left field foul line. And Pierce can swing at a curveball, so we know he could probably hit one then. 2-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, dropping low. Cut over the top of that. And swing strike. I think he caught a little bit of that. 2-2 is the count here. Let's see what Nick Muska's got in store here for Pierce. Nice little curveball. Popped up over toward third base, right at the fence, and it is caught right at the out of bounds and behind Coach Bob Blair over there. I don't know if our camera went that far left. I don't think it did. But out number 2.
Cleanup, number 55, Noah Stingley.
So we're still on track to copy the top of this inning. Runner on third, second batter strikes out, third batter's out. And for Glacier Peak, the fourth ball to center field. And we're now looking at Noah Stingley here. And we'll see if he's a designated hitter here for the Grizzlies. See if he can break the streak here. Or continue it with a ball to an outfielder. Inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Noah. Usually batting fourth, and designated hitter means he's got a pretty good chance of getting the bat on the ball here. Oh, that ball looked good, kind of broke outside. Almost got Noah to go for it. Nick Muska's got a lot of motion and movement on the ball here. That one's low and in the dirt. Nice stop there by Ryan Standstill behind the plate here for the Conquerors. One of the toughest jobs in the baseball game, sitting down there with your knees bent, carrying a lot of heavy gear. Look at a 90-mile-an-hour hard ball coming straight at you. And the streak is broken as Noah Stingley takes that pitch for a ball and gets on base for a walk. That'll bring up the catcher, number 23,
Aiden
Ferry. 2 outs. Grizzlies have runners at the corners. Let's see if they're going to send Noah. Ooh. A little outside there. Ball 1 to Aiden. Noah's got a normal lead off first base. I'm not sure he's going anywhere with 2 outs. Ball 2. Looks like a good chance here for Aiden to make something happen for the Grizzlies. He can just get the ball in play somewhere. Ooh. Foul ball says it hit the bat. Aiden's going to argue with Justin saying it hit me, but he's not going to make any headway with that. So it becomes ball 2, strike 1 for Aiden. Little break there for the Conquerors. But he didn't walk him. That's right down the middle, swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch. Strike 2 to Aiden. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base at the corners. That's 4 deuces. We had 4 aces in the top of the inning. Now we got 4 deuces in the bottom of the inning. I love it. Numbers game here. Quick look over to first base there. Right, Jack. And that ball is in the dirt. So, what's going to happen here? Full count.
Can of corn.
Can of corn. Predictions for a can of corn. I'm going to pop it up here. That's what the first prediction is. The runner goes, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the first inning here with no score for the Grizzlies. 2 left on. We'll be back for the top of 2 right after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
You know that test drive I've been trying to get to? You're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
All right, back here for the top of the second inning here. Kentwood stepping into the plate here. Raham. Rivera there in for the Grizzlies. First baseman here today. So if you're watching this and not too happy with the way it's looking right now, don't worry about it, because we're going to have a high resolution up online later when this game's over. Having a little trouble getting the signal out of the ballpark here today, but most of the time it's there and pretty good, so hope you're enjoying it. Ball 1, strike to Raheem. Hits that ball hard. And I think it might have gone over the fence for the first big hit of the day, and a home run it was for Raheem. Wow, that was a nice hit. Just the right fielder didn't even run back to the fence. He just looked up and watched it fly over. Must have gone over by 15, 20
Catcher
feet.
number 2, Ryan Stansel.
So Kentwood Conquerors out with a first batter up to the top of second here with a home run and first run of the ball game. As Ryan Standstill steps in here. Ryan catching here for the Conquerors today. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Takes the second pitch a little high for a ball. Ryan not too tall. Kentwood leading the 4A Cascade Conference here. Oh, inside pitch, bunted kind of past the pitcher over to second base. Fielded by a second baseman, but too late to get it over there. And Ryan gets himself down on first base with what I'm going to call a hit.
Number 7, the right fielder, Nate Francis Kina.
So top of 2 here. Kentwood having a little action here. A home run and a hit. Runner on first. No outs. Steal the second. Ball. Nice throw with plenty of time, but the ball went out to center field over the second baseman's head. And Ryan finds himself down to second base with a steal.
Bob Blair said it wasn't good luck for us to show up today.
Sure, what?
Blair said it wasn't good luck for us to show up today.
Wasn't good luck. I don't know about luck. This is a good game to play. It's a non-conference game for both teams, so they can go out there and have a little fun. Let some of the other kids play that they might not normally play in a conference game. Swing and a miss there for Nate. Nate Francisquina playing right field there today. 1-2's the count to him. Next steps back off the mound there. Now back in. Controls the sun shining out here. Here's a nice pitch right down the middle. Swinging foul tipped off the back. 1-2 still remains the count. Beautiful spring day here in Snohomish at Glacier Peak High School. That ball's high fly. 2-2 is the count. To Nate Francisquina here. Runner on second base here. Powell flop over the backstop.
We hear a hit a truck? Nope.
Nope. No, hit your truck. No. Got to go a long ways to get your truck. I think you're safe. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. No outs here for Kentwood. That ball is high and outside. Full count here. As Dick takes a look in. That ball's right in the middle, and it's popped up to right field. Right fielder sitting underneath it. Picks the ball up, throws it back in quickly to second base. And that becomes out number 1 for Kentridge here.
Pitcher, number 11, Nick Buska.
Well, it's Nick Muska, pitcher here for Kentwood. First time at the plate here in the second inning. He's got a runner on second with one out here. And with only 12 kids on this baseball team, I think they're letting most of the kids play. Pitcher probably going to hit, probably as good a player as any, good a batter as any. That's a nice pitch. Swing cut inside. A little movement on the ball there. 0-2 to Nick. Jake looks back to second. A little bit outside there. Ball one. That ball's a little bit low. Jake's got himself a 2-2 count here against pitcher to pitcher. Jake to Nick. So Nick's sitting here 2-2. Let's see what he can do. Here's the pitch. That was a high and inside, so we're looking at a full count here again. Kentwood's got a runner on second base here after hitting that home run to start off this inning. Get the first run of the ball game here. Here's the pitch to Nick. See what it looks like. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. And out number 2 with a strikeout there for Jake Gishler.
Center fielder number 1, Alex Tan.
Two outs here for the Grizzlies. As number 1, Tan. Center fielder here for takes that first pitch for a strike. Second pitch. Nice work out there by Jake. Fouled off over the backstop. Jake way ahead still 0-2 here. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Alec takes a cut at that outside ball for out number 3 and strikeout for Kentwood. That'll end the inning, this half of the inning.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, coming up here at the bottom of the second, we've got number 8, Chase Rogers, up here for the Grizzlies. See if the Grizzlies can get back in this ball game here, down 1-0 off that home run in the top of 2 here. Chase takes that first pitch in there for ball. For a ball. So Nick got to get the ball down a little bit here. That was down and looking pretty good, but maybe down a little bit too far. Chase didn't swing at it, and it wasn't called a strike. 3-0 to Chase here. Get things started. That ball's outside, so Grizzlies start off with a walk. And
First
Nick
baseman,
having a little bit of
25,
control trouble there to start
Lee.
things off, but see where it goes from there. First baseman Kyle Lee now steps in with a runner on first and no outs here for the Grizzlies at the bottom of 2. Pitch is popped up out to center field. Center field drops underneath it, catches the ball, throws it back in quickly to the shortstop. And for out number 1, holding the runner at first. Bring up
The right fielder, number 19, Jackson Henderson.
Jackson Henderson playing right field. Young man watched that home run fly over his head the first part of the inning here. See if he can do something better. Ground ball down to third. Quick throw over to second base for 1 in the dirt. Not time for first. Oh, in time for first? Well, Rodney called him out just like that. There's 2 outs. Double play. Ending the second inning. Quick. And we'll be right back after this. Good. All right, back here for the top of 3, Jacob Yang, leadoff hitter, takes a long swipe at that one over the left fielder's head and off the fence. And, it hit the top of the fence. It's going to be called a home run. So Jacob Yang enters the home run derby here. Hitting that first pitch over the left fielder's head off the wall.
Second baseman, Tyler Cowan.
I don't know if you can that showed that up on screen or not, but that must have hit the top of the fence out there. I didn't see exactly where it hit, but Jacob Young brings in the second run for Kentwood here today, and Tyler Cowan, his second time at the plate here today, struck out in the first inning. See what he can do here in the third. He takes 2 balls. Ball hit hard back at the pitcher, hit the pitcher, quickly up over and in time for the out at first. Probably get a little little bit of a bruise there on Jake from that one. Oh, that should bring up number 25 here, Wyatt Hansen. DH for Kentwood, struck out in the first inning.
Designated hitter Wyatt Hansen.
One out here for Kentridge today. Sunshine on the ballpark out here. Ball's in the dirt for ball number 1. Ball's in the
Do they
dirt.
have 1 out?
1 out. 1 out, 1 run.
I just was checking my own system.
Yeah. And that ball's outside. I just didn't actually get to notice, but I realized that out there on the mound, we're sitting there with their number 7 there for the Grizzlies. And I'm not quite sure which number 7 that is. It's Cody Horton. That ball was going to fair ball down right field line. Going for 2. Ends up in second base there. As I was checking the battery there.
Third baseman Jackson Proctor.
Jackson Proctor here, stepping in, runner on second base. Ball bounces out, back off the backstop, out clear back to the pitcher, but definitely allows Wyatt Hansen to get down to third there after that double. Interesting ball movement off the backstop, past the catcher, back out to the first baseman. Cody's having a little bit of control problem, but he gets that one in there. Two and one's account here to Jackson. Runner on third here for Kentridge. Cody takes a look. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, fly ball right to third. Oh, I must have bounced it. I thought he hit it a line drive to him. Got blocked out by the window screen there. But out in either case. So Jackson makes out number 2.
Third baseman Raheem Rivera.
Raheem Rivera. Back to the plate here for Kentridge. Picked that ball inside. I called strike. Ream got that home run. second inning. Back to his second time at the plate here today. Nice home run over the right fielder's head and over the fence, and he pops that one up out toward left field. Left fielder coming in hard at the fence, didn't quite get there. The ball fell out of play, out of bounds. For just a long strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Raheem.
It's a better picture than Friday.
Yeah, definitely a good picture today compared to our first inaugural game. There's a hard hit ball, off foul.
We were just trying different cameras.
Yep, well, experimentation sometimes works out good, sometimes it doesn't, but you learn every time, so worth trying. 1 and 2 is a call here. There's a ball hit out toward left fielder. Left fielder's looking at it, falls under it, catches it for out number 3 to end the inning. This part of the inning here for Kentwood. So we'll be back for the bottom of 3 right after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Please, second baseman, number 5.
Back here for the bottom of 3
Climber.
here for the Grizzlies. Number 5. Fly ball, foul. Kentwood Climber hits that one down. Strike 1. On the mound here for Kentwood. Start this inning off is new pitcher Jacob Yang. Moved in from his shortstop position into the pitching mound. Short little 30, 40 foot walk for him. Ball passed to the backstop here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kento. Kento's first time at the plate here in the 3rd inning, because he haven't had too many attempts at each inning. There's a hard hit ball down and ground to the second baseman. Fielded up nicely over to first, quickly for the out. For out number 1 here for the Grizzlies in the bottom of 3.
Left fielder, Peyton Smith.
Now stepping at the plate for the Grizzlies, number 18, Peyton Smith, playing left field here for the Grizzlies today. He watched a home run go over his head into the fence here in the last inning. He'd like to return the favor, I'm sure. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Fouls that one off over the Grizzly dugout down the right field line, left field line. That ball's in the dirt, bouncing up over the catcher into the backstop. Bouncing back out to Justin Quaid. Behind the plate here today. Picks that ball up. One ball, two strikes, one out. Nice little curve ball dropping in there. Popped up again over the Grizzly dugout down third base line. Still looking at one ball, two strikes for Peyton here. There's the pitch. Hard hit ball out towards center, right center field. Center fielder over to get there. Nicely done on the run. Bring that ball down for out number 2 here for the Grizzlies.
Center fielder, Drew Brown.
That'll bring up Grizzlies center fielder here, Drew Brown. Drew struck out in the first inning, his second time here at the plate. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the pitch. High and inside for ball 1. Again, got sunshine back out here at the Grizzly ballpark here in Snohomish. Foul ball down the line past Bob Blair, kind of stepped out of the way. Bounces off the fence out into left field. I'm going to send somebody out there to get it. Looks like one of the Grizzly players is going to hustle out there. Off the bench. There's a short time out here while he does that. All clear, back to go. Here's the pitch. In the dirt off the chest of the catcher and back to the backstop again. A little interesting play there. Somebody threw a ball out to the pitcher from the dugout. Not sure why. Sandlot ball. Maybe he thought we only had one ball. Three balls, one strike here to Drew Brown. 2 outs here for the Grizzlies in the bottom of 3. Down this ball game 2-0 on 2 home runs by Kentwood. But he takes a walk on that one, so
Third baseman, here's Levengood.
so Drew Brown gets a walk. Bring up the third baseman here for the Grizzlies, Drew Levengood. Drew got the bat on the ball here. First time at the plate. But didn't get on, hit a fly ball. Here's the pitch. He tried to hold up, but didn't. Fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first here. 2 outs for the Grizzlies. Ball's low and inside, in the dirt. Runner's going to go. Throw still made. Too late, and a stolen base there for Drew Brown. He moves down to second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pierce as he steps back in here. Ball's popped up and out over the Grizzly dugout, off the back fence. Two balls, two strikes. Runner on second for the Grizzlies here. Down 2-0 in this ball game so far. That ball was curved ball dropped low across the plate. 3-2 to Pierce. Two outs. Runner on second. Anything looks good. Swinging in the miss. He hits a hard ball out over the right fielder's head. And that's over the fence for a home run for Pierce.
That's Pierce,
and that will tie the ball game up.
For a 2-1 homer.
Just like that, Grizzlies back in this ball game with a hit and a walk and a home run. To bring up Noah Stingley, a designated hitter here for the Grizzlies.
Stepping in, designated hitter, Noah Stingley.
Jacob Yang gives up a home run here for the Grizzlies to tie up this ball game. After getting two outs here. First pitch in there for a ball to Noah. Noah would like to keep things going here for the Grizzlies this afternoon. Hard hit ball out toward left field. Left field going over hard at it. I think it went foul and out of play. 1-1's count here. Noah. That's a pitch in the dirt. Ball two. Hold that. Did he swing at that? Apparently, I missed that. Calling him 1-2 to count to Noah. And that's the same pitch. He didn't swing at that one. 2-2's count to Noah here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in here for the Grizzlies. Big deuce inning for them right now. Oh, a nice curve ball dropped in there for called strike 3. Caught Noah looking there to end the inning here for the Grizzlies, but success they were with 2 runs in, tying this ball game up. We'll be back for the top of 4 right after this.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
All right, top of the 4th here. Ryan Stample stepping in there for the Conquerors. Tie ball game here for Grizzlies and the Conquerors. Strike one, ball one. To Ryan Standstill, catcher here for the Conquerors. Takes that for ball two. Ryan's first attempt at the plate here in the second inning. Hit the ball hard for his first hit of the day. Hit the ball hard again to second base, this time fielded by the second baseman, easily up and over for out number one. So Ryan 1 for 2 at the plate today as he makes out number one here for the Conquerors.
Right fielder, Nate Francisquina.
Bring up the right fielder here for Kentwood. He takes that first pitch in there for a call strike. Nick Francisquina playing right field today. Had fly out to right field, his first attempt at the plate in the second inning. Take that second pitch in there for a strike. One out here for the Grizzlies. Top of 4. Ball's outside. Nate thought about swinging at it, but it curved away. One and 2 is the count. Here's the pitch. A little high. 2 and 2 will be the count on Nate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2, Nate Francisquina. Strikeout. Should bring up
Number 23, Ty Collins.
a new player in the game, number 23, Ty Collins. That ball passed the second baseman out in the right field, so Ty coming into the ball game here, getting a hit.
Center fielder, Alex Tan.
Ty coming in here in place of Nick Muska, who was the pitcher for this ball game earlier. Brings up Nick Muska. Excuse me. Brings up Alex Tan. My mistake. Nick Muska is not playing now. Alex Tan, center fielder here for Conquerors. Take a look at first. Here's the pitch at the plate. High and outside. Nice lead off on first base over there. High and outside for a walk. So Nick Muska gets a walk. He gets on first, and
Shortstop,
Ty Collins gets
Jacob
his
Yang.
way down to second. So 2 outs here. Grizzlies need to shut down the valve here, as Kentwood Conquerors got 2 runners out there. Runner on first, runner on second in this tie ball game so far. That ball's low and in the dirt here. Jacob Yang, leadoff hitter here for the Conquerors. Had a home run here in the 3rd inning. I'm sure he'd like to do another one here right now. Bring in big 3 runs here. Tie ball
Scott says
game.
hello. Oshman. Says hello.
Scott Oshman out there watching the ball game today, ladies and gentlemen. Should be here helping me out. Maybe next time. Hi, Scott. All right, Jacob, let's see what you can do here. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike. 2-1. Runners on first and second here still for Kentridge with 2 outs. There's the pitch, low and outside. It puts him on. So Jacob Yang walks. Bases loaded here for
Second baseman Tyler
Kentridge.
Cowan.
Tyler Cowan coming up to the plate with bases loaded. That's the place I always wanted to be when I played baseball. Bases loaded. Tie ball game. Chance to win the ball game or go ahead. There's a hard hit ball deep center field. Not too deep, I guess. Drops in. And that's going to score 1 run. And just like that, Tyler Cowan makes things happen for Kentridge here today. And gets on first base. And drives in a run. Should bring up number 25.
Wyatt Hansen.
Wyatt Hansen.
2 runs.
But in 2, there were 2 runs scored? Oh, there was 2 runs. My mistake, I was looking down and didn't look up. See, the second one came in. So runners on first and second with 2 runs in. Two outs here. White Hansen, 2 balls, no strikes. Grizzlies like to get, there's a timeout.
Oh, they got JV playing over there?
Yeah, I think JV's playing on the other field over there, so it must have been a ball come into the area or something here. Anyway, back to action here. Nice pitch. Just a little bit high, a little movement on it there. Looked good. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Wyatt. Struck out in the first inning. Got a nice hit in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2, and that ball's low. And that's going to put Wyatt on first with another walk. And that, my friends, is bases loaded situation again for Jackson Proctor as he comes up here for
Shortstop Jackson
Kentwood
Proctor.
Conquerors. Kentwood playing here out of league game, out of the Cascade League. Leading Cascade League right now, 2-0 in league play. Kentwood in a tough league up there with Tahoma, Kennedy Catholic, Kent Meridian, Kent Lake, Mount Rainier, Hazen, and Kentridge. A lot of K's in that Cascade League up there. As we got a little conference out on the mound here as pitching coach for Grizzlies goes out to have a conference. Probably decide whether we're going to keep on playing with the same pitcher or not. As Justin Quaid kind of walks out and says, slowly, you're going to have to make something happen here. Funny way in baseball, pitching coach can go out and talk to the pitcher, and he'll talk until the home plate umpire walks out and says, that's enough. You haven't got any more time. But that's back where we are now. Time is over, and 1 ball, no strikes is the count, and that pitch came in there for a called strike. So whatever the pitching coach said out there to Cody must have worked, because he threw a pitch. It was a strike. And the next pitch is a little outside. Jackson Proctor here's looking at 2 and 1 with the bases loaded here for Kenridge. Looking at 3 and 1 with the bases loaded here for Kentridge. 2 outs. Probably not getting a strikeout here, Cody, but you're going to hit the ball to somebody else. He's going to caught that outside edge there for a called strike. Going to make him happy. So full count, 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Is it going to be over, or is it going to be walked in a run? And unfortunately, that's the case. So Jackson Proctor walks, and he's on first.
First baseman Raheem Rivera.
Brings up Raheem Rivera. That ball's inside, bounces away from the catcher. Pitcher coming in to cover the plate. Nice work by Cody to get in there and protect things there. Runners did not go. A big 3-run inning so far here for Kenridge Conquerors, as they still have the bases loaded with 2 outs. There's a pitch to Rivera, and that was a called strike inside. Go to head of things here now again, if he can stay there. Get out of this inning without any 2 more damage. That ball was in the dirt, but nicely stopped there by 3-2, 2-3 with a nice double by Raheem Rivera. And 3 more runs in. So a 6-run inning here for Kenridge, putting them ahead 8-2 here. Called strike on there, and Ryan Standstill, who's in the ball game here at the plate now. Ryan started this inning off with a ground ball out, and he gets out that time for out number 3. So finally the Grizzlies stop the bleeding after giving up 6 runs here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back for the bottom of 4 right after this.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, back here for the bottom of the fourth inning here. Grizzlies gave up 6 big runs there in the top. And Aiden Ferry sipping in here for the Grizzlies to see if he can return the favor, as they say. Aiden Ferry struck out the first inning. This is his second appearance at the plate here today. Takes that pitch low in the dirt there. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the outside corner, catch there. So Aiden behind the count here. Ground ball bouncing toward shortstop. That's makes it first pitch for a ball, and Jacob Yang still out there for Kentwood Conquerors, seeming to cruise along pretty easy right now with that big 6-run lead. Throws that second pitch in there for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1 right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle. Takes another cut at that one for 2 strikes. Kyle's first attempt in the second inning hit a fly ball out to center field. And he hits a pop-up over the backstop for that one, trying to stay in here at 2-2. Going with 2-2 in this inning, just like the Conquerors did earlier, the first half of this inning. Here's the Jacob. Swing and a miss. Struck and dropped the ball. Catcher picks it up, throws it in the dirt to first. Nicely handled by the first baseman there. Almost fell down trying to catch. Oh, he did fall down trying to catch the ball, but hung on to it and kept his foot on the bag. And that'll be out number 3 for the Grizzlies here as we end 4 innings. We'll be right back for the top of 5 after this. So first out here for Kentwood.
Stepping in for Kentwood, number 23, Tyler Collins.
Now batting number 23, Tyler Collins hit the home run when he came in the ball game in the 4th inning. Let's see what he can do here in the 5th inning again. Hits a ball hard out left field. Left fielder going back to the fence, and he hits that one over the fence for a home run. Back-to-back homers for Ty Collins here for Kentridge today. That young man's going to be happy this afternoon. Kentridge moving this ball game up to 9-2. Trying to put the Grizzlies out here in 5 innings. I think we've got a 10-inning or 10-run rule in this high school baseball league, so a couple more runs in the inning here. Give the Grizzlies a chance to get back in it and foul tip back into the screen here.
Up. I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence. I trust my gut.
No limits. Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership.
I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Says Justin. That ball's high. And Jackson's going to find his way over to first base with a walk. That'd be number 20, and now in the ball game for the Grizzlies. That'd be Grant Doman. Second base, I think, now for the Grizzlies. His first time it's played here. One of the newer players came in the last inning. Hits the ball over second baseman's head into the field. Out to right fielder, picks the ball. Third there, so we got Jackson Henderson on third after that walk. And number 20 on first with a nice hit. So number 24 is in the ball game here. That would be Dylan Owen.
Third baseman Pierce Levengood.
Brings up Pierce Levengood. Pierce got a home run in the third inning here. So he'd like to do that now. He's got 2 on. Grizzlies got 1 run here. Here's the pitch. Low in the fastball. Advance the runners. They're now runners on second and third. Still the count. Pierce looks pretty relaxed up there, even though he's sitting here at 2-2, needs to Not let anything good go by. Whoa, that's a flyer out there. 3-2, full count here. Pierce. If it looks good, he's going to swing at it. I'm counting on it. There it is. He swings at it. Shortstop going back, covers it, catches it, throws the ball in. It's kind of a wild in. And nice little play at the plate there. Almost got him. Didn't. They scored the run. And Pierce got
Designator
out
Noah
2.
Stingley.
Bringing up designated hitter Noah Stingley. Walked in the first inning, struck out in the third inning. It's called strike there. All right, top of 6th here for Kentwood Conquerors here. Wyatt Hanson leading things off here. Mound here for the Grizzlies. See if he can hold things down here. Control here. So get one in there. To Wyatt. 2 balls and 1 strike in there to Wyatt. Fly ball out to center field. First time it bounces off the ground to the pitcher. Quickly up and over to first base for that out. Number 1.
Shortstop Jackson Proctor.
Ground. It's a ball. Fair, dropped in fair. No, dropped foul. Looked close, wasn't there. So 2-2's the count. We'll score a run here for Kentridge. And a nice hit for Peter. As he gets on first base.
Now at the plate for Kentwood.
James Sticklemeyer now in for Kentwood. His rest of the time to play here in this ball game here. Two and one's the count. To James. Swing and a miss. 2-2 would be the count after that one. One out here, one run in. We've got Peter out on second base there for Conquerors. Ground shortstop picks up Handley on the first bounce over to first for the out at first, advancing the runner to third.
Right fielder, Nate Francisquina.
So that'll bring up Nate Francisquina with two outs here. One run in, runner on the third for Nate. Takes that first pitch in there for a ball. Second pitch for a ball. And moves the score up 10-5 as we go.
Snohomish Valley, with exceptional heart to delivering legendary customers, please continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here for the bottom of the sixth inning here. Grizzlies did a 5 here. Trying to struggle back into the ball game.
First baseman,
They're going to stay with it.
Kyle Lee.
Lee coming up to the plate here for the Grizzlies here with one run in. Takes that sidearm pitch on. Under fly ball out to center field. Center fielder going back, camped under it, got the ball down for out number 3.
Can of corn?
And well, not quite a can. Had to go back for that one. So maybe a loaf of bread, maybe. Anyway, that'll end the sixth inning here for the Grizzlies, picking up a couple runs, getting it back to 7. We'll be back. Snohomish High School, or Snohomish, Washington, Glacier Peak High School, the top of the 7th inning here. Kenridge, Glacier Peak, Kenridge leading this game 10-7. Lots of run scoring, lots of action, lots of hits, lots of home runs. Lots of fun here for the boys out here today as the Kenridge Conquerors try to hold on to this 10-7 lead and continue on here with a win for today.
And we'll have a high res version.
And if you're watching this in this version right now and you watch it later, you'll see it in a high res on the replay. And it'll look a lot better than it does right now, but I like the way it looks right now. Sun is shining. Boys are smiling, having a good time out there. And Ty Collins sitting here with a 2-1 count off a new pitcher here for Grizzlies as he grounds that ball to third. Easy on the first bounce, picked up, quick throw to first in time for the out. So Ty Collins makes out number 1 here for the Conquerors. Number 22, Zach
Pitcher,
Rodriguez,
number
is
1.
out there on the mound for the Grizzlies. I might
Outstanding.
mention things out. Catch the out. And out number 2 here for the Conquerors in the top of 7.
Well, the wind's blowing my camera.
Yeah, picking up a little breeze
That's
here
right,
now and
Robert.
then. So we're seeing a
Right
little
fielder,
movement
number
on the
6,
camera.
Jacob Yang.
Now stepping into the plate for the Conquerors here, Jacob Yates pitching there for a called strike. Jacob walked in the first inning, got a home run in the third inning, walked and scored a run in the fourth inning, and got on base in the fifth inning. Ball tipped back into the backstop right in front of us here for strike number 2. Jacob Yang was playing shortstop for a while today and then came in as a pitcher. Been doing a good job of that. And there's a hard hit ball by Jacob out between left center. Center fielder going over, gets the ball on the fly for out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 Conquerors are down here as we go into the bottom of the 7th. See if we can get back in this ball
For the
game.
Grizzlies, Kentwood up 10-7.
Back for the bottom of the 7th. The lead off here with Dylan Owen trying to get things going here for the Grizzlies. Takes that first pitch a little on the outside there by Alex Tan. Trying to close things out here for the Conquerors today. Takes that pitch on the outside for ball 2. 2-1's count.
Third baseman,
Strike for
11 good.
for Alex. And Pierce Levengood now got a home run back in the third inning. He'd like to get one now. So get him within 1 here. If he could hit a home run. He
Pierce
did
touches
what?
them all for the second time today. Draws the Grizzlies.
So that's a. So it's. Ball's inside. There's Noah Stingley. The DH here for the Grizzlies today steps in. Noah looking to get back up for the day at least. He walked in the first inning, struck out in the third inning, flied out in the 5th inning. Ground bouncing ball at shortstop. Mishandled it. Pulled out into the center field. I look at the scoreboard. They got 3 runs in.
Over at first base, number 1, Ethan Barker.